Hey everybody, Justin Schlegel with Team Schlegel and RE/MAX Preferred Choice. And today I'm at the Peoria Unified School District with Danielle Airy, the Communications Director. So hello Danielle.
Hi, thanks for coming to visit today.
Thank you for coming on. So I'm just going to ask her a few questions that I thought would be valuable for residents in and outside of Peoria. Number one, Peoria School District. How many schools, teachers, and students are we looking at?
I'll give you a little bit of the rundown. Peoria Unified School District is about the 4th largest school district in the state of Arizona, so we're pretty huge. We encompass 140 square miles,
Wow.
42 schools in our district, 37,000 students, and roughly 4,000 employees, so we're about the largest employer in the city of Peoria.
Wow.
We're in Peoria and Glendale, so even though we're the Peoria Unified School District, we span both cities, so we're a pretty massive system.
Perfect. That's great. Number two, what makes Peoria School District different or unique from some of the other districts around the valley?
Well, there's so many things. I could go on and on, but some of the highlights that really stand out, we have a very direct and very particular focus on personalized learning. So while we're large and 37,000 sure sounds overwhelming maybe to some, but our teachers want to ensure that we meet the specific needs of every single child in our system. So they accomplish that in a couple of different ways. First of all, they've had training on personalized learning. They're incorporating more and more technology each and every day into the classroom and into the ways that they're teaching. And so we've really kind of shifted our focus to make sure that we were unified but not uniform. So we want to meet the needs of all of our kids, and that's really our primary focus.
Excellent. And I saw that firsthand by going through one of the district tours recently and getting to see the hands-on, unique learning for each student. So it was really cool. And my kids go to Peoria School District schools, and nothing but good things from here. Number three, as a parent that's moving into the district, what do they need to know?
Well, those that might be moving here, first of all, that might be coming from out of state. I'm sure you get many of those that might be kind of looking in this area here, that it's a really great area, a lot of family-friendly things to do. Something that they should know is that Arizona is an open enrollment state. So they might come from other areas, maybe even across the U.S., where wherever you live and you reside, you go to the school that's within that specific boundaries. We do have school boundaries here. However, based on space at a particular school, you can open enroll to find a school that maybe might meet a specific need you're looking for. So in our district, what you need to know is that we have 42 schools, but they each have a little bit of a different feel or a different culture. That's also something that makes us unique. And so on our website, peoriaunified.org, you can click and find a whole list of our schools, details about every single one of them, including any signature opportunities that we might have at some of those schools. And parents then can get a really good snapshot about, is this school going to be the right fit for my child, for their needs, whatever they may be. And in our district, we really pride ourselves on having access to all kinds of different opportunities for our students. So academics, critically important, but also as important to us are things like arts and athletics, career and technical educations, different programming that might really fit a particular aptitude or special interest of that child. And we know that if we can spark that interest, they're going to love to be at school, and if they're going to love to be at school, they're going to love to learn. And
that'll help kind of shape and guide their future as to what they may want to go to college or trade school after. And
of course.
Great. Number four, so if students, now we're going into summer, as they're getting ready for the next school year, any piece of advice on how they can be best prepared to go into 2019?
Sure. Well, we have a lot of different opportunities for them on our website. You can find summer programming options. So we run our very own summer programming right out of 2 schools in our district. So out of Foothills Elementary and Desert Valley Elementary, and it's called Summer Ed Camp. And kids can enroll in that program. They have their licensed programs, and so they'll have teachers and activities, field trips that are happening on a weekly basis. Those are exciting, and they're not just focused on fun. There's learning that goes along with that as well. And we also have opportunities through online learning platforms that they can take advantage of on our website. What we want most for our kids, though, over the summer is that they stay engaged, they stay reading, so that's important and something you can always do with your child. And we want them to take a deep breath, to relax, have fun this summer, so they're reinvigorated and ready to come back and learn again in the fall.
Perfect. Final question. anything new and exciting on the horizon for Peoria District that you want to share?
Well, we have a lot of new things coming up on the horizon. In the short term, and coming up here in just a few weeks, is graduation. So we look forward to graduating roughly 2,500 students.
Wow.
The reason that's so exciting, not just because it's a great moment for every high schooler, you remember that moment, of course we all do, but what's really exciting about that in particular is that we measure our success, not just what our kids do when they're in our system, but what they do when they leave us. So we try to track their progress and see what it is that they do over the years, so we know where we could improve and the things that we're doing well. So graduation, hugely exciting, new that's coming up for these kids here in just a couple of weeks. As we look into next year, our governing board is embarking upon a search to find a new superintendent for our district, so that's something exciting you'll be hearing a lot more about, and we're really engaging the community in that process.
Good.
So we want the community to be able to take part, give us some feedback on what's important to you as a parent or as a community member as we kind of search for that next superintendent for our schools. Also, we are looking at our programming, and in particular our signature schools, to really put them in the center of what we're doing for next year and focus on evaluating those programs to make sure we're continuing to meet the needs of our students. Some of those signature programs include things like Spanish immersion, so second language we know is something that is extremely important. It's something that builds a lot of other skill sets can be built upon, and so we're always looking to see, is that maybe something we might look to expand in the coming years. We also have signature programming for gifted learners and for traditional schools, so someone who might be looking for a little bit of a different environment. So always something new and exciting going on here, and really something to meet the needs of every single child and every family.
Awesome. Lots of good stuff. I really appreciate your time and all the wealth of information today. So again, if you have any questions, check out the site, contact your local school. Thank you for watching, and hope you guys have a great day.